Hi, it's Agnes, and this is Neville Nugget number 22, and today it's from the book At Your Command by Neville. Now, Neville says in At Your Command, you leave behind all that is now your present problem or limitation. By taking your attention away from it, turn your back completely upon every problem and limitation that you now possess. Now, I had a girlfriend that was living in the mountains, and in winter it was really cold and it snowed. And she had problems with her hot water system on Christmas Eve. So she rings around trying to find a repairman, trying to find someone to come, and she had a really steep driveway, and everybody was either busy or not working that day, and she couldn't get anyone to help her. And the house was really, really cold. And she just exasperated, went and laid on her bed. And she took a breath and she just kept saying, God makes way where there is no way. God makes way where there is no way. And she kept getting up and having this real anger and then laying back down on the bed and saying, God makes way where there is no way. God makes way where there is no way. And she just tried to let it go. And she fell asleep, and not long after, this was now Christmas Day, someone shows up on her door, knocks on her door and says, I'm here to fix your hot water system. And then the heating came back on and everything was good. But this is one of those examples where you are pressed up against the wall, focusing on the problem, feeling the anger of it, and it is sticking to you. And you just can't get away from it. It's not unhooking itself from you. So this reading of Neville's, where he talks about taking your attention away from it, turn your back completely upon every problem and limitation that you possess. Now that sounds easy, but it's not. But my friend did it that day, and in the end, she'd let it go. Even though she was cold, she just rugged up, had blankets, and just did her best to keep warm. And she just, every time the negative feeling would come up, she would just say, God makes way where there is no way. No, God makes way where there is no way. And it was a miracle that someone actually showed up on Christmas Day, because as we know, a lot of people do not work that day to fix things. And yeah, it was just a great example of just turning her back on it and letting it go and surrendering. So if you've got something going on right now that's really, really kicking your backside and it's really hard to get your eyes off it, just try to surrender, let it go, turn your back on it and keep affirming. And even if you can't affirm what you want, try what my friend did and say, God makes way where there is no way, and let it go and allow the powers to bring forth the solution for you as you surrender and focus on something else. So lots of love to you. I hope this example helps you, and yeah, giving you a great big hug and a kiss on the forehead.